This is the rifle. It's a gun that you can obtain by purchasing it for 400 francs in the in-game shop. Only the infantry class is able to use it. The rifle lacks the bayonet, which is what made the musket so strong, but it tries to make up for it with the bullet's tremendous damage. Compared to the musket's firepower, the rifle's bullet deals 195 damage instead of 120, and it can hit up to 15 zombies at once instead of just 10. The rifle's shot can travel much farther as well. It can go up to 1500 studs instead of the musket's 700 studs. Even at vast distances, the rifle's near-perfect accuracy makes it perfect for sniping. It even comes with a functioning iron sights for those who frequently play in first person. Not only does the rifle deal tremendous damage, it also ignores the headshot damage reduction against zappers. It allows you to insta-kill them without needing to use the collateral bug. Despite its numerous upsides though, it has its really heavy downsides. Ignoring the lack of a bayonet, the significant downside to the rifle is that the reload is 14 seconds long. Even though it's not the slowest reload in the game, it's slower than the blunderbuss by more than 3 seconds, and it ties with a horse artillery pistol if you're reloading both of those barrels. Not only that, but while you're reloading on the move, the rifle inflicts you with the largest foot speed penalty compared to the other 3 guns that the infantry has. While there is a reload checkpoint after you put the bullet on the muzzle, there isn't a second checkpoint after you hammer the bullet inside the barrel. If you really want to get mileage out of the rifle, play in hardcore mode. You won't find a lot of use for this gun outside of hardcore, since the other guns are far more useful in casual settings. There's only a handful of maps that the rifle truly shines in. In Copenhagen, you'll often see the infantry run the rifle in order to take out the sailors on the Royal Navy brig sloop. It's very useful at picking off each of the sailors one by one, especially on the very start of the map. It's also very useful in La Ferme d'Aron, since zombies do tend to spawn very far away, especially if you get cornered into this one section of the map. During the finale of Catacombes de Paris, zombies will tend to walk in a straight line since there's only one direction that the zombies can come from. And the last and final map that, if you're really feeling it, you can use it in Berezina. That's pretty much it. The other guns do a far better job at shooting outside of those 4 specific maps. In maps with more cramped areas like Vadahus and Cobb, the rifle's longer reload time can be detrimental to your survival when killing zombies and completing objectives. Again, it's better to use the other guns in these kind of maps. As for priority targets, number 1 are the zappers, especially if there's a group of them. Since the rifle ignores their damage headshot reduction, if they all line up, you can get an easy collateral on all of them. If you have other gunners alongside you, rely on them to take out the bombers and igniters. If they're not reliable, or if you're the only person with a gun, then your priority is bombers and igniters just like any other weapon in the game. But if you have nothing to shoot at, it's best to just go to the front lines and use your melee.